Hey guys, gizmoddict here, and today I have not one but two unboxings for you. So Asus just dropped their two new entry-level devices, the Zenfone Lite L1 and the Zenfone Max M1. I have both of these phones with me, and today in this video, we're gonna do an unboxing and I'll give you a quick hands-on review as well. Now do note that because I'm making this video before the official launch, I don't know the pricing of these two devices, but then the Zenfone Lite L1 is going to be priced around the Redmi 6A, whereas the Zenfone Max M1 is going to be priced around the Redmi 6. But to make things easier for you guys, I'll write the pricing in the description box as well as I'll pin a comment so you can go see that. Anyways, let's just not waste any more time and we're gonna start off by unboxing the Zenfone Lite L1. So the Zenfone Lite L1 is the most basic entry-level smartphone that Asus is making, and it's not made for someone like you and I who are watching this video. It's made for someone who's buying their first smartphone, someone who's switching from a feature phone to a smartphone. So yeah, this phone is made for them. Talking about the box itself, the Lite L1 comes in a very nice colorful box. You've got the Lite L1 branding on the front along with the We Love Photo graphic that Asus seems to love using on their phones. On the back there are some specifications written about the phone, but then we're gonna dive into it later on. For now, let's see what all do we get inside the box. So opening the box, the first thing that you see is this small piece of cardboard that holds your SIM ejector tool as well as the paperwork. Below that is our Zenfone Lite L1. Let's get it out of the plastic, and as you can see, I've got it in the black shade. There's also a gold variant of this phone if I'm not wrong, and this phone does feel pretty lightweight and compact. Let's keep it to the side for now, and further inside we've got a micro USB to USB cable as well as a power adapter to charge the phone. It's a 1 ampere charger, but then considering that there's only 3000 mAh of battery inside this phone, it should be fine. So that's all you get inside the box of the Zenfone Lite L1. Now let's move on to the bigger brother, which is the Zenfone Max M1. The unboxing experience here is more or less the same, but then there are two major things to notice. Number one, I have the gold variant for the Zenfone Max M1, and number two, this phone comes with a 2 ampere charger as compared to the 1 ampere on the Lite L1. And this charger is similar to what we get on the Asus Zenfone Max Pro, and it's much needed because the Max M1 gets a 4000 mAh of battery. In terms of hardware, the Zenfone Lite L1 gets an octa-core Snapdragon 430 chipset, which is impressive considering it's an entry-level phone. In fact, it's one of the only devices, if I'm not wrong, that has an octa-core chip at this price. You've also got 2 GB of RAM, 16 GB of storage, and there's also 3000 mAh of battery. On the front, there's a 5.45-inch 720p display. You've got the 18:9 aspect ratio, and this phone also supports dual SIM cards along with a separate SD card slot. Unfortunately, dual VoLTE is not supported. In terms of cameras, there's a 13 megapixel f2.0 sensor on the back, and on the front there's a 5 megapixel sensor along with an LED flash. The phone runs on Android Oreo, but then the good part is you've got Asus's feature-rich Zen UI, and there's no bloatware or any other extra apps apart from Facebook and Instagram. You also got Asus's Pixel Master camera app that a lot of people like, and although the Lite L1 does not have a fingerprint sensor, there is face unlock built into this phone. It takes a second or two to recognize your face, but it works. Coming to the Zenfone Max M1, it's more of a refined version of the Lite L1. You've got the same processor, but then now you have 3 GB of RAM and 32 GB of storage. The display as well as the rear facing camera remains the same, but the front facing camera is bumped up to 8 megapixels, and now the display is actually a 2.5D glass, so it feels a bit more premium to use than the Lite L1. You also got fingerprint sensor on this phone on the back, and this phone has a massive 4000 mAh of battery. So yeah, that's pretty good. Lastly, both of these phones get all of the important sensors like the proximity sensor, the ambient light sensor, compass, etc. But then the Lite L1 does not get a gyroscope, but the Max M1 gets it. Both of these phones sport a metallic body, which is basically plastic covered with metallic looking paint job. But these phones do feel lightweight and decent for the price. I'm quite excited for both of these phones because Asus is entering this segment after a very long time. Plus they've improved the Zen UI by a huge margin like I've experienced with the Zenfone 5Z. I'm gonna make a lot of videos about these phones, especially comparison between the Max M1 and the Redmi 6, which I know a lot of you guys are interested in, and I know a lot of you also want me to play PUBG on the Lite L1. So yeah, those videos would be coming very soon. Don't worry, I've got you covered for all of those videos, but the only thing that you have to do is smash that like button, hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell. If you guys have any more questions, then feel free to drop it in the comments, or you can also post it on my Facebook, Twitter and Instagram page. Seriously, you guys should really follow me on those pages, because apart from making videos, I would like to interact with you all on those pages. That's all for this video. This is the Zenfone Lite L1 and this is the Zenfone Max M1. I hope you guys enjoyed the unboxing and first impressions of these two phones, and I'll catch up with you guys very soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back in your notifications really soon. Bye.